Unlock the full potential of your Canon EOS RP with a simple firmware update. First, let's get the latest firmware file. Head over to the official Canon support website. From your computer, search for your specific camera model, the EOS RP. Once you found it, navigate to the software and drivers section. Look for the firmware download link and make sure you select the latest available version. Read any important notes or instructions provided by Canon before downloading. Now, we need to prepare your SD card. Insert a formatted SD card into your computer's card reader. Open the folder where you downloaded the firmware file. Copy the firmware file directly onto the root directory of the SD card. This means don't put it inside any folders on the card. It should be the only file visible when you open the SD card. With the firmware file safely on the SD card, it's time to power down your EOS RP. Make sure the camera battery is fully charged, as interruption during the update can cause issues. Gently remove the battery and then insert the SD card containing the firmware file into the camera's SD card slot. Now, insert the fully charged battery back into your EOS RP before turning it on. Press and hold down the set button and the menu button simultaneously. While holding those two buttons down, press the power button to turn on your camera. Continue holding the set and menu buttons until the firmware update screen appears. The camera will now recognize the firmware file. Follow the on-screen prompts to begin the update process. You will typically see an option to start the update. Select it and patiently wait for the progress bar to complete. Do not turn off the camera or remove the battery during this process. Once the update is finished, the camera will likely restart automatically or prompt you to restart it. Congratulations, your Canon EOS RP now has the latest firmware. This update can bring performance enhancements, bug fixes, and sometimes even new features. You can confirm the firmware version by going into your camera's menu, usually under the Setup or Settings tab, and looking for the firmware version information. Enjoy your updated EOS RP.